to achieve. Reflecting on this component can reveal any potential barriers that you may need to overcome to realize success. Outline the steps you're planning to take to achieve your goal. Relevant. This is about getting real with yourself and ensuring that you're trying to achieve, or what you're trying to achieve is worthwhile to you, determining if it is aligned with your values and if it's a priority focus for you. This helps you answer the why and time bounds. Every goal needs a target date, something that motivates you to really apply the focus and discipline necessary to achieve it. This answers when it's important to set a realistic time frame to achieve your goal to ensure you don't get discouraged. So I have a few more minutes with you, and I'm going to end on this. What you make of yourself at the end of the day is determined by you. You know, as much as your parents want to push you, or like your family, literally, like, you need to have that drive inside of you to wanna change, right? It's like I don't know if you guys like gardening, or it's like a caterpillar. Everybody knows what a caterpillar is. But when a caterpillar is going into the chrysalis, the cocoon, it's complete destruction for the caterpillar. Right? Has no idea what's going on. He just knows he's really hungry, he wants to go to sleep, and he wants to change. And then, if you don't know this, you can quote me on this and look it up, but the body of the caterpillar completely liquefies and then restructures itself while it's in the chrysalis, and then turns into the butterfly, and then it breaks out.
That sounds painful.
It does. But sometimes that pain is necessary so that you can change, so that you can be greater. Or when a seed is planted, right? What has to break out of the actual cell of the seed. One could say that it's painful as well, but how are we going to grow? You know, growth is silent. Destruction has noise, right? When a tree falls, you'll hear it, but when it's growing, nobody hears it. But you got to remember to water yourself. I like plants, by the way, so I'm going to make a lot of plant references. But to water yourself every day, right? And this is a garden for me, community college, or Hostos. So what I try to do is, somebody took the time one day to like teach me how to water myself. First they watered me, and then they taught me how to water myself. And once I kind of like learned what they were doing, I was like, hey man, this is actually really cool. You know, I never said that I don't need them, right? Like, they still water me to this day when they have the time. But I'm realistic. I understand that we're all adults. People don't always have the time to kind of like coddle you like a baby. But he showed me how to water myself. He showed me to want to be successful, or the need to be successful, not only for me, but for my family that's by my side. And it's a really beautiful feeling when you're able to help people, when you're able to help yourself. But like said in the quote earlier, right, you can't pour from an empty cup. So this is me trying to get from my abundance, right? It took me a while to get here. My life isn't perfect, but I still try every day. And effort is one of those things in life that makes life beautiful. Because if you're just handed everything, then you're just bored. But like when you actually work for it, when you strive for it, even when it's hard, when you actually get it, it's an amazing feeling, right? I'm going to graduate this semester that's coming. I'm sure some of you are also graduating, and for those of you who aren't, keep on pushing, you know? And along the way, refine yourself, build on yourself. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, because in real life, you're not, unless it's a really bad mistake, right? You're not really going to be punished by mistakes. Those are opportunities to learn. I had to fall many times before I was able to stand up on my own 2 feet and, you know, take responsibility or accountability for both my actions and how my actions influence others. So I have a little brother and a little sister, and I always keep that in mind, because I influence them, for lack of better terms, right? And I don't want to ever be a negative influence. So I try to teach myself, and I try to refine myself to such a degree that that's going to be just like imprinted into their head. And right, they have that good example, and then they're going to be better people after that, right? Because they had a good example, and then hopefully they refine themselves past my capability, which I have no doubt that they will. Very intelligent young children, probably way smarter than me when I was that age. Take care of yourself, take care of the people around you, and also what I will end on is, as mentioned earlier, I'm an ambassador for the Student Leadership Academy. Right? Besides just being the president of the Student Government Association, member of Phi Beta Kappa, the University Student Senate, titles don't really mean anything. The reason that I do it is because of the impact that I'm able to have when I put myself in those positions. So don't be afraid to push yourself out of your comfort zone. For me, I just joined the Student Leadership Academy this semester that came. I should have joined in the beginning, honestly. So if any of you are like kind of on the fence, like, oh, well, will I have time? Will I won't? Like, do I have kids? Try, you know? Pick up that application and just do it. The people that you meet around you, like these people, you're gonna see them in school now. Say hi to each other. Treat each other with respect. Be a family, right? But actually be a family, you know? Treat each other with actual love, right? Because when I walk out of these doors or when I graduate, I'm always gonna love this school, right? So my idea was to be able to create a few leaders before I left so that then they can create more leaders and so forth. So this is my look. Hey Jacqueline, what do you call it? She graduated. I miss her. But yeah.
Sorry,
You know. No, you're good. I appreciate all of you, even if I haven't had a moment to actually meet every one of you personally, but because you're trying, right? I see your effort. You're coming to school, no matter what it is that you're facing in your life, and you're prospering. So with that being said, join the Student Leadership Academy. You don't have to, right? But I'm asking you because it's a beautiful experience. It's a beautiful opportunity, right? They treat you like the leaders that they know you're capable of being. Leadership traits, right? Loyalty, empathy, accountability, duty and determination, energy and encouragement, respect, selflessness, honorable and humble, integrity and innovation, and passion and pride in your work. I'd be lying if I said I got to this position by myself, right? I learned from everybody around me. Like I always tell Jason, I don't know if he believes me or not, but like before, like I even joined the student government or the Student Leadership Academy, I used to just observe him, right? I used to see his rapport with people, the organization that he heads, right? The Director of Student Leadership Academy that he is, and how he got people to come out of their comfort zones and to grow. Beautiful. I was like, man, this guy's a master gardener and he doesn't even know it. And he served as a great teacher for me and still does. Like, no, I never think that I'm too smart or too good to learn from anybody. But Boss has taken the time to show me and everybody around him that, you know, what we're capable of. And he sometimes believed in me when I didn't even know, like, I should believe in myself. And that made me feel really good because, like, he's always there, right? So even if you do one volunteer activity, whatever your time permits you to, or 100, right? He's going to treat everybody with the same level of respect as long as you respect him and the family that we have here. So, like I said before, if you're on the fence about whether you should join or not, I'd recommend joining. I mean, I've had a wonderful experience working with them even before I was part of the Student Leadership Academy, but now actually being able to be officially in the family, you get this nice little pin too. It's beautiful, right? The people that you meet and the impact that these people have on you and the impact that you're able to have on the people around you. Thank you.